You really want to get along with others because you know how important it is to your life, career, and happiness. But working or living with others is not always easy. Here are some great tips for getting along with others so that everyone can be happier and healthier. This is my acronym for getting along. The A in getting along stands for allow for differences. We tell ourselves that everyone is different and we shouldn't make a big deal out of it, but we do. Anything different appears like a threat to us. Our brains don't like ambiguity, so we classify everything as right or wrong. Instead of looking at differences as either or, right or wrong, think of them as facets on a diamond. The beauty of a diamond is created by the different facets working together to refract the light. Allow others to be different from you and be free to be different from them. It's not a matter of being right or wrong, just different, and that's okay. The L stands for leverage common ground. Instead of fighting one another over your differences, look for areas you agree. Since doing this is less intuitive than focusing on your differences, it takes some effort, but you can do it. If you're in an impasse or struggling with divisive issues, just stop and make a list of the common goals, methods, or values you share. Focusing on commonalities you share will get you back on track. The O stands for open-mindedness. I once heard someone say that the longer our minds are closed to others and new ideas, the more likely our minds are to become like concrete, thoroughly mixed up and permanently set. George Bernard Shaw said, "Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything." Sadly, much of the controversy in our life starts inside of us. Be open-minded and you'll find much less conflict in your life. The N stands for non-starter avoidance. Simply stated, don't bring up the subjects where you know you can never agree. For one reason or another, most people have issues they will never budge on or change their minds. Although its origins is unsure, Dale Carnegie made famous the saying that a man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. You're just being a glutton for punishment by knowingly bringing up controversial issues. Let it go, because peace is far more productive than the argument you'll start. Finally, the G stands for gracious diplomacy. I know people who are blunt and rude all the time. They make the excuse that that's just how they are and other people have to deal with it. They foolishly think that they're not paying a huge price for being too lazy to employ some diplomacy. My wife always told our children that it's not what you say, but how you say it. And she's right. Take a minute and use some grace and kindness in your discussions. What you're trying to accomplish together in your work relationship is far more valuable than the reckless indulgence of saying what you think. I know we can all get along and work together to improve things in every area of our lives. For more acronyms, subscribe to this channel and learn some great insights into living a fuller, more successful, and happier life. Share this with your team, family, classroom, or anyone else you think would experience a better life for knowing how to get along with others. If you'd like a poster to remind you of what you learned in this video, follow the link in the description below. For acronyms, I'm Timothy Buchanan. Have a great day. I'm done now, Quigley. Let's go play ball.